Hey, welcome to Strib's Magic Castle for, I don't know, the 53rd or 54th time. I just got a couple of little things to show you. I've been talking recently about the idea of going on a pig hunt, which is kind of laughable on account of I'm kind of old and kind of decrepit, but I'd still like to do it. And if you pay folks enough money, they'll put you up a blind and run you out there on their four-wheeler and set you up and do practically everything but herd the pigs to you. This is Hogzilla country where I'm thinking about going in. Those big pigs, they lay up during the day, and that's when they tend to hunt them at this one place. I don't know. I haven't talked to any of these owners yet at these hunting resorts, but if you can get a 500-pound pig out there if you want one that big, but it doesn't look like a lot of sport when you sneak up on something that's sleeping and you blow its brains out. But you know, I'm out for the sausage anyway and the experience. I just don't know if I got it in me. I don't know. I wish I had a backup hunter who'd take over. Like if I don't pig out on the first day, I'm going to probably be too exhausted to go out on another day. And then it would be nice to have somebody to pick up the slack while I'm hanging out at the lodge and going and kill my sausage pig. Anyway, I've been working on this gun to do this for a while. And I got some good news and I got some bad news about it. Here it is. You've seen this bad boy before. It's a porker. It's a porker. It's a 300 blackout. I've got a magazine with 10 rounds in it because I don't plan on taking more than 10 rounds out when I go and kill my pig. But and it's a 20-round magazine, and I put a big bright flashlight on this sucker. You're supposed to have a lot of illumination on a pig rifle, and that's a 1450 lumen flashlight, and it throws out a lot of light. So I took off the 18 pound, what it felt like, an 18 power scope, and I put a 3 to 9 that I really like a whole lot on it with a parallax adjustment. I think it's going to be more than sufficient for what I want to do. It's smaller, it's lighter, and you know what? And of course I got to have my rubber butt plate on there on account of breaking my shoulder, even the 300 blackout, which doesn't recoil all that much. I can feel it. And you know, if I'm sitting up in a permanent blind, I got a little piece of rail right here so I can use a bipod. I haven't put a bipod on it yet, but I weighed it with all this crap on it, and it weighs 8 pounds on 11 ounces. And that's a lot of rifle. That's the same weight as an M14. So, anyway. But you know what? If I'm sitting still and I'm shooting off a sill, and I'm shooting off a bipod, I don't think the weight of the rifle matters all that much. Now, what I have been seeing lately, on YouTube in particular, it's been fascinating. Guys going out and killing pigs with 22 Magnums. You see them do 22 LR every now and then, but you're really pushing the envelope when you're taking down a pig with 22. Although, you know, when they slaughtered their pigs in Appalachia back in the day, that's what they used to put the pigs down, was the 22. Of course, if you're standing right above something and you put 22 round in something's head, it's going to be going down. Well, I've been wanting to get me a 22 Magnum rifle, and I finally did, and I got to show you what I did, because on account of I just really have a thing for those Italian-made Chiappas. You can see one back there right now. In the rack, it's the Chiappa M1 22 carbine, and I have a Chiappa Little Badger in 22 LR. Well, here's what I got now. I just got it the other day. It's a Chiappa Little Badger. Again, looks just like the LR, but it's the 22 Magnum. And I put a little 4-power scope on it, and I just think it's a real light scope. It doesn't have any illumination or anything. It's just your basic 4-power scope. Very light, and I think that it looks fantastic on this little rifle. So, now, when they're going out and hunting the piggies with that caliber, they're generally using bolt action hunting style rifles with Monte Carlo stocks and things. And that's all well and good. The one problem that I have seen in some of these videos is that they can knock the pig down very well with one round, 22 Magnum, but when they get to the pig is generally still alive. Sometimes making all kinds of squealy noises and stuff. It's a little off-putting, I guess, but then, you know, you got to shoot them in the head, and then it's over and done with. So anyway, and so I got this little bad boy. I'm really looking forward to playing with it if I could ever manage to feel well enough to take it to the range. It should be flat dead accurate shooting a 22 Magnum round. It's got twice the powder in it that a 22 LR does, and it really sends those little pillows down. I bought some ammo when I bought this rifle, and it's only 30 grain ammo, but it's VMAX ammo, so it's got a little plastic tip, and it's supposed to expand, and those suckers are supposed to come out of an 18-inch barrel or a 16-inch barrel at 2,200 feet a second, and that's just screaming. I don't know what I'm going to get out of this, and I don't have any way to measure the muzzle velocity, but it's going to be interesting. You know, I just got this big inheritance. I got shitloads of money coming out of my ears, and I'm thinking, well, you know, if you're going to invest in this caliber, maybe you should get something a little bit nicer than a $200 single shot. But I like this. It doesn't weigh anywhere near 8 pounds and 11 ounces like that other hunting rifle does. Even with the scope on it, it probably only I'm sure it weighs less than 4 pounds. So I'm thinking, well, you know, maybe if I lived in Texas or something, I could hunt pigs with this little bad boy. But, you know, I'm also thinking, hey, if I really get into this caliber, since I can't shoot anything much bigger than that with my busted shoulder, I couldn't even take the recoil of a 20 gauge, I don't think. Then, maybe I should take $1,000 and invest in something that's in this caliber but made in Europe and has a 24-inch barrel on it, and we'll put the eyeball out of a gnat at 500 meters with a 22 caliber pill. That's not out of the question. And I love to collect them, you know, and I love to shoot them. The problem is, I'm getting old, and I sit down to shoot. There's nothing the matter with sitting down to shoot. But, you know, I want to shoot out to 150 yards with this, so I'm going to have to get my son to run targets out for me. And we've been planning this trip for months, and it'll happen this month because I got to zero in that pig gun anyway, and a few other things that need zeroing in, including this. So I'll let you know how it goes. I need to go and shoot something since I got these done. Anywho, this was Strib as usual. Just blabbing about guns and having a good time no matter what. If you can't shoot them, still collect them, clean them, put shit on them, have a good old time. Sayonara.